welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is the day and it's finally happening.
Driving to the airport.
It's the 31st of July and I'm saying goodbye to everybody.
Love you, lad. Group hug.
And I am flying to Switzerland and Germany today. So after taking some pictures, we all got in the car together and we drove to the airport.
Away we go.
It was a bit of a sad drive because my sister was crying, but I sat next to her and gave her hugs. It took us about an hour to drive to the airport, and when we arrived, we took some more pictures and said our goodbyes to each other, which was pretty crazy. Like, it's actually happening. And yeah, some people were a bit sad, but mostly it was quite exciting because it's a new and crazy stage of my life. And then we walked away and didn't look back. After entering the airport, we got in line to check in and there was not too many people, which was good. We got through pretty quickly. Then we got our tickets and then we walked on through. We took a picture in front of the iconic Sydney departures sign and then we walked through the airport, saw all the shops, but like most of them were closed anyway. There were some pretty cool things, and the McDonald's was absolutely hectic. Like, they had an actual, I don't know, like elevator for the food so to come down to the customers because the kitchen was on the second level.
At Macca's, it looks like, it reminds me of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where like the Oompa Loompas are working.
Which is crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. After that, we went on through.
Take us back to before we grew up, before our problems blew up. We really needed that heads up.
And then we were just waiting around for a few hours, so I was just doing some YouTube video editing on my computer. Finally, we got to get onto the plane and it was pretty dark by then. Our flight was at like 9 p.m. I think, I can't really remember. But yeah, we were finally on the plane. It was very, very exciting because it's been so long since we went on a plane. On the plane, I watched a few movies, and when we were coming towards Tokyo airport for our layover, there was this beautiful sunrise, and so I took some pictures of that.
Take us back to before we grew up, before our problems blew up. We really needed that heads up. And I keep telling myself it's gonna be okay.
When we got off the plane in Tokyo, it was literally so hot and I was wearing long pants and a jumper, and it was like summer in Japan apparently when it was winter in Australia, but it was so hot. So as soon as we'd gotten through security, we got changed and that was much better, but still hot. Our layover in Japan was for about 3 hours and we had arrived at about 6 a.m. So like none of the places for breakfast were open, but we were really hungry and we needed something to do. So we just went and waited at the breakfast place and we got some interesting Japanese food. I wouldn't say it was amazing. The steak, Wagyu steak, it was amazing, but it was like a full-on restaurant and there was only one guy working in the restaurant and there was so many people waiting. It was a little bit hectic. But we also had some edamame beans, which are always yummy, and some octopus takoyaki balls, which was a bit yeah, not my favorite sort of thing, but we ate them. Very interesting. We put our SIM cards in and then we went over to the terminal, had some, I think I bought some grape Fanta because that's like very nostalgic for me from when we went to Japan in 2018. And then finally we got to go on the plane. We took off. It was a beautiful day and we could see lots of things out the window, even a plane taking off at the same time, which was pretty crazy. And on this flight, even though it was like daytime outside, I spent quite a lot of time sleeping because it's just so tiring flying, you know, like it's just crazy. But when we arrived in Frankfurt airport, it was about 7 p.m. We went home and then in the evening we went out for dinner, and I was honestly so shocked about how light it stayed so late. But yeah, by the end of that day, we were absolutely exhausted. I don't know how I was still awake.